My friend, if you're struggling finding, vetting, training, and managing virtual team members for your real estate business, I have the solution for you. Call Magicians is the premier virtual assistant company in the real estate industry. And basically what they'll do is allow you to focus on closing more deals and doing the things you love while they handle the work for you. Head over to callmagicians.com and see if you're a good fit to work together. And make sure you use the promo code FLIPEMPIRE for a 20% discount off your startup fee. And by the way, the owner's a friend of mine and shares tons of value, gives a lot of useful tips on episode 540. So check it out at flipempire.com/540.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Flip Empire Show. If this is the first time you're joining, my name's Alex Pardo. I am a full-time real estate investor since 2005. Ran a wholesaling operation for about 15, 16 years, transitioned into self-storage, have some rentals, do some lending, and co-lead just an incredible group of entrepreneurs called Ascend. So that is just a super quick snapshot about me. Welcome to the podcast. I want to start today's episode with a quote that my friend and one of my coaching clients and Ascend members, Brittany Thompson, who recently had on the podcast. We will link up that show in the show notes. She just shared something on her Facebook, and I thought it was perfect timing based on what I want to talk to you about on today's podcast. To be successful in anything, you don't have to be different. You simply have to be what most people aren't: consistent. And that's what I want to share with you. And that's the message I have for you on the podcast today is consistency, specifically when it comes around your marketing. Now, it's been said that the best way to convince people is to have conviction. Let me repeat that because the first time I heard it, it just landed with me. You don't want to convince people, or the best way to convince them is for you yourself to have conviction. So I want to share a story with you or two about consistency or inconsistency, particularly as it relates to marketing and why it can be the death of your business. The reason I wanted to share this message with you at this time is because the holidays is the time where I find 95% of your competition, i.e. other real estate investors, takes their foot off the gas, slows down on marketing, and in some cases turns off their marketing. And I think it's one of the worst things you can do. And I speak from firsthand experience. I can tell you that the years where I've taken that approach, where I've either slowed down marketing or completely shut it off during the holidays, we always got off to the roughest start in Q1 the following year. Now, why is that? Think of marketing as a train. And you know how, when a train starts, it's slow and you kind of see those wheels moving slowly, rotating. And it isn't until a couple of minutes later that thing has picked up some speed. It's picked up momentum. And then once it hits top speed, it is going, it's running. And then the opposite happens, right? To slow it down, it takes a while for it to finally come to a complete stop. That's how I want you to think about your marketing. Marketing is a fast-moving train, and you don't want to slow it down or worse yet, stop it, because in order to get it back up and going, it's going to take a while. And whenever I have conversations about people and they're dissatisfied with their deal flow, they're not happy with the money they're making, I'm always asking them, and I'm always kind of looking under the hood when it comes to what they were doing from a marketing perspective 30, 60, 90 days ago. And many times I find that they slowed down their marketing or they stopped. And that is one of those things, again, I think it could be the death of your business to do that. But what I want you to do is not just not slow down on your marketing or stop it. I want you to kick it into overgear. And you might kind of that might be met initially with some resistance, but I want you to just open your mind to the possibility of what it could do for you at the start of next year, Q1, if you were to ramp up your marketing, a time where not very many people are sending mail or sending out text message campaigns, doing some cold calling. This is the perfect time to kick up your marketing. Now, if you find yourself in a position where you're kind of a one-man or a one-woman show, maybe you have a small team and a lot of it falls on you, you're wearing all the hats, let that be fuel, let that be motivation, and ask yourself who, not what or how, right? Who do I need to put in this position so that 6-12 months from now, next year, I can kick up my marketing and I'm not the one having to send out the marketing, take the calls, etc. Right? So let this be let this serve as an opportunity to figure out that, hey, you have a hole in your bucket and I need to remove myself from this part of the business. What system could I implement? Who could I put in place to run that system so that I'm not the one 3, 6, 12 months from now taking care of the marketing? But going back to like what I really want to focus on the show today, make sure that you're kicking up your marketing efforts. So whatever your main marketing channels are, whether it's direct mail, SMS, cold calling, online lead generation, whatever that looks like for you, make sure that you're putting it into overdrive. Put some gas on that fire because the competition is not doing that. Not only are they not doing that, again, they are slowing down their marketing. They're not answering the phone when calls come in. And that's what you guys need to be doing right now. Yes, the holidays, you might be kind of confused, this message coming from me, because I think it's important that you do unplug from the business and that you are present and you're reflecting and you're spending time with your loved ones. You're creating those memories. Hear me loud and clear. I'm not speaking out of both sides of my mouth. You just need to be very purposeful and intentional about that time. But when you're not doing that, you need to make sure that the marketing engine is still in motion. You need to make sure that that does not slow down. Let that train be at top speed. Don't allow your Q1 to hit the start button and then try to get that train going. And by the way, I realize that trains don't have a start button, but I think you get what I'm saying, right? So whenever I look back at the past and I think about our slowest Q1s and I think about the quarters where we crushed it, every single time, without fail, every single time that we kicked our marketing into overdrive, November and December, we had the best January, February, March. The times where we slowed down our marketing, and in a few years we actually stopped it, because of traveling and I just didn't want to be involved and that kind of thing. I just got a little lazy. January, February, we felt it. It was like a punch to the gut. And it took a while to get up and going. Again, it's think of your marketing as a train. I think that's the perfect analogy. And again, without fail, I'm telling you, my friend, without fail, when we stopped our marketing or slowed it down, we felt the effects. So what you do now is going to vibrate in the future. And going back to that quote, most people are not going to be successful because they're not consistent. To be successful at anything, you have to be different. You don't have to be different. You simply have to be what most people aren't: consistent. This applies to every area of your life. But I wanted to specifically talk about marketing. So whatever that looks like for you, again, whatever your marketing channel is, pick one, triple down on it, pour more money behind it, send out more text messages, send out more mail, and then do the very common thing do the very common sense things that most people don't do. Pick up your phone, talk to people, interact with them, be friendly, ask a lot of questions, figure out if you're a fit and if you can help them. Because one thing is to put a lot of money behind marketing and focus on lead gen. Another thing is to do that and then not pick up the phone. As foolish and as crazy as that sounds, you would be surprised by how many just don't do the very basic things. The things that appear to be common sense are not so common. With that being said, by the way, I think I do a poor job of kind of pointing you in the direction of just certain valuable resources that have had a big impact on my business throughout the years. That I know can really help you if you get behind it. First off, my good friend Trevor Mock, founder of Carrot, which, by the way, is just an incredible team, incredible culture. I just got off a Zoom call with one of their team members, and we were talking about culture. Trevor and I, about a year or so ago, maybe a little further back, and this is still relevant, we created a 5-part video training series on how to quickly generate the most qualified, motivated seller leads and produce high margin deals without investing a bunch of your own time and money. Go to alexlovescarrot.com, alexlovescarrot.com, 100% free content. It's just training. It's about an hour to an hour and a half of just pure gold that Trevor shares on that. So alexlovescarrot.com. I also want to direct your attention. One of the most valuable tools when I was running the wholesaling business was a deal machine. If you guys go to flipempire.com/deal machine, you guys can get a free trial and actually get 15 deal credits to check it out. Just a super valuable team. And if my apologies, I didn't turn off the phone setting, but it's just a super valuable tool. If you want to build kind of an army of property finders, it's an absolute must. It's a game changer. But even if you don't, it's a great tool to use. And then the last one for now that I think can just be, it's got to be part of every real estate investor's arsenal is if you guys go to flipempire.com/PropStream, flipempire.com/PropStream. These are affiliate links, which means if you guys check them out, I do get credit for it, but that's not why I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it because these are tools I have used and or still use. I still have my Carrot sites. I still have a PropStream account because they're valuable tools to plug into, particularly when it comes to PropStream, when it comes to just being able to download and get access to niche list, being able to run comps nationwide, just having access to a variety of valuable tools. When I speak to real estate investors, PropStream is in 90% of their arsenal. And it's just one of those valuable tools. So flipempire.com/PropStream. If you want to check it out and you want to help or support me, that'd be awesome. Other than that, that's all I got for you. But I got some cool things lined up for you and for the podcast heading into 2022. I'm so grateful and appreciative for the growth of the podcast, and that's due to you. So if I can continue to add value in any way, shape, or form, reach out to me. Let me know. Got a lot of cool things I'm working on. Looking for self-storage deal number 2, and currently evaluating some facilities in the Southeast. So if you happen to come across any and you think it could be a potential fit, let me know. Would love to hop on a call, figure out how we could potentially collaborate, possibly joint venture on some of those opportunities. Alex@flipempire.com is the best way to reach me. And that's what I got for you. So again, guys, be consistent. Don't turn off that marketing engine. Continue. Don't just continue to keep it on, but pour gas on that fire. And you guys, I'm pretty confident that come March, April, May, you'll look back and say, it's because I put the foot on the gas when it comes to marketing in around the holidays that we had such a good Q1. So that's what I got for you on today's episode. And I really appreciate you. Look forward to catching you on the next one. All right, my friend, I hope you enjoyed that Flip Empire episode and got a lot of value out of it. Make sure to check the show notes page for any resources that were mentioned. And speaking of resources, honestly, I don't think I've done the best job of sharing with you my top curated, highly recommended tools and resources that I use in my business or have used in my business. In some cases, these are affiliate relationships with people that I highly trust and respect. And I know these tools and resources can help you and your business go to the next level. And as an ethical bribe, if you decide to try out one of these resources using my link, I will go ahead and send you an unadvertised bonus. I'll send you something of high value. All you got to do is shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com. Go ahead and let me know that you that you tried out this resource, and however I can help you getting started with that, chances are that I know it very, very well and currently use it or have used it. So make sure to check that out, flipempire.com/resources. And if I can be of help or service to you in any way, just shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com, and I will do anything I can for you. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next show.